Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to the Settlement of Dagos in Dawn of Man. So, we have a very, very embarrassing note. We've been playing, talking to our computer for, like, the last, goodness gracious, maybe, like, 25, a whole episode worth of stuff, and, we didn't know that we weren't actually recording. Again, very embarrassing. We're so sorry about that. We're halfway through the winter. We have a very decent straw harvest that happened last year. We think it'll be able to keep us through the entire winter. We just got attacked by raiders, brought us down from like 71 to 62, destroyed our reinforced gate. We'll be taking care of that, building some towers at some point. You know, because they can shoot over the walls in theory. It was kind of rough. And again, very, very embarrassed about the totally not noticing that we weren't recording. Sometimes you press the buttons, or at least you think you press the buttons, and it just doesn't work out. It is what it is, right, guys? Cattle died of starvation. It's always our cattle. Why is it always our cattle? You would think cows, of all things, would have the beef on them to last through a bit of a difficult winter. But no. Dude, we still have... How can our cattle die of starvation when we still have straw? Maybe we should just buy more cattle back. Or something. Do we even use this shit anymore? Or sure we do, somewhere down the line. We just don't know. Yeah. Let's just get, like, literally everything. See what we can get. Two cattle is nice. It's just lame. Yeah, you know what? Actually, no. Don't necessarily go to hell just yet. Okay. Take our extreme overabundance of food and give us some of your cattle. Because we survived the winter. Oh, somebody died most painfully. But that's okay. The winter is done. It's time to build this cairn. We all know how beastly we are. There you go. Yeah, cut that thing down. Give us a nice... Get rid of that one, too, so we can plant trees around it. Alright. So we should have... really? Okay. Just a few trees, or... Yeah, I guess just a few trees. It ain't a big thing. We're not throwing a fit over it or nothing. Yeah. Nice, just getting to work. Well, if a flint mine is exhausted, then it's gone, now isn't it? And nobody has to care. I don't know. Do we not? There we go, okay. Resources decayed. Nuts. Aw, nuts. Well, that's all we can do. We really wish we would get a positive gain here, but that's life in the early ancient classical era or whatever. Sometimes things just aren't that nice to you. In this particular case, it's disease and hypothermia. Which is weird because... Oh, nice, yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, Jargal, he's getting his happiness back. He's praying to the gods like a proper man should. It's good, it's good. It makes us feel confident in our cultural identity of Dagos. The gods chose this place for a reason right here at this statue. Look at that lady shoot. She knew where it was at. Only 4 pregnant women. That's a shame. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. Our workload is too high. Jeez, it's like the same thing we've been being told the entire time. It's like nothing has changed at all. Imagine that. It's cool. We'll figure it out sometime. Eventually. Maybe. Probably. In very strict theory. Let's... Oh wow, we still do have some straw left. Hey trader dude, do you have more straw? You don't, but you have a lot of knives. And we do like knives, like, a lot. So... no, actually, we don't need any of your iron. Actually, we don't need anything of yours. Because you suck. No, that's probably not. No, we don't really like traders that much. We can do it on our own. Our piggy banner over here. That's actually kind of cool. We like that. I wanna check out maybe some other banner opportunities. So that's a piggy banner. All right, press. Oh, what do we got here? It's like a. I don't know what that is, but we like it, so I'm gonna do that. And then we've got a horsey banner. We're gonna go and put over here next to the stables. Give our people something to be even happier about. Yeah. What else do we got? Card megalith, blah 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 blah. Oh. Nah. Well, we're getting back up to 70. That's pretty nice. How are the people doing in the summertime? Nice. They're getting down. They're having decent times with their family folk, right? You know, everybody loves a family man. Who do? Well, maybe we just build some doodads here. Possibly build a house. A couple houses if we think we can get away with it. We can get away with it. That's probably not how people want to live, though. That'll work. Blam. It's not super smart to do that just as the straw gathering season's coming around, but it's only 6 straw, so we're not as worried as usual. And we have almost our maximum amount of people for it. You know, almost back up to 70, so with an overabundance of sickles, we are tentatively optimistic about doing this. It looks like people are taking care of things. Isn't this just a great view here? Like, these guys are a prosperous little village right here. It's really taking care of all the basic needs here. You got your crops, you got all these beautiful trees, you got a little main city area, animals go here. It's good. You got your little tendrils reaching out like this little place here with the gates. 2 new people join, good. Now get to work. That's what we do here. It's all we do here. Ain't no days off in Dagos. Just the relaxation and relief of the presence of the gods, as we know. Well, they're doing pretty good. Not like, oh my god, amazing, but we think we'll be able to survive this winter with no starvation of the animals. As long as they make the most proper use of this last moments of fall. That should be very exciting. And then when spring rolls around, we will use the remaining straw to build advanced guard towers. Because we really know how to plan ahead like that. Actually feeling really good about this straw harvest. It's the most we've gotten in several generations. The people of Dagos must be proud of themselves to have pleased the gods so greatly that their harvest is so bountiful. Soon, they all know, there will be a lull, and they will be able to even more advance their area. This time not with technology, for they have earned as much knowledge as they can, but instead with goods and weapons and things like that. Bloop. Let's see if we can... Oh, we actually think we can get this one pretty easily this time around. Yeah, pretty easy this time. We're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and get rid of our linen. Oh yeah, no, we don't need to. Good. Doink, doink, doink. Have a couple logs, buddies. There you go. Oh, dee-do, dear. It does indeed appear that things will be okay. Oh, we think they're all walking through the gates now. What about you guys? It appears they have indeed gotten everything. Let's check it out from this perspective. Might as well just leave it there. We know our workload's too high, even though we have more people than we've ever had before, and a third of all of our adult women are already pregnant. It's not half, but what can be done, right? Oh, good. The walls of Dagos. They protect our people. They make sure we are safe and dry and warm and comforted from the terrorist masses of raiders that slam into our lands every few years. No longer shall these horrifying raiders hurt us, for we have guard towers and other such things that make the lands of Dagos impossible to penetrate. Unlike the women of Dagos, who are quite productive and apparently quite capable of being penetrated. But, you know, that's clearly out of their own personal will. It's obviously all consensual. We are not savages. As you know, we are all about that consent game. Serious, guys, it's mandatory. Don't be creeping on people. Anyway, also, and we think we've mentioned it in previous episodes, that the women of Dagos are like, they obviously wear the pants. They're always doing the hunting, they're always doing the fighting. Things are starting to die of starvation, but we think it'll be fine. We think our cattle are going to live through this one just fine. Probably untouched, yeah. Excellent. That's fine. We don't need goats. We just need tons and tons of cattle. And let's... There we go. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. Alright, so... It's honestly just not as good as we'd hoped. But we didn't lose... Again, we didn't lose any cattle. So that is all we care about at this point. Instead, since this is now our lull, we're going to start putting guard towers around our walls. Because Dagos has had a lull. This is our lull. And it is best that we mind our future. If there's a lull, take advantage of it. Whatever extra straw we make will go, but this year we need to spend straw on defending our people against threats. It's only like 10 straw or whatever. Ooh, yes. Now almost half of the women of Dagos are pregnant. This is good. This is what we want to see. It's going to produce more children, which will make our town that much better. Get some donkeys. Donkey. Oh, yeah, we got our banner up. And people are praying to the banner of the horse. It's good. Let's look at our prestige is very well off. Welfare not doing so great. That's probably just because things have been a little uppity lately. But this is fine. This is usually always fine. Here, let's give you some bread. Let's give you... There we go. Got a ton of meat. He's like, wow, nice. You guys are stacked with food. And we're like, oh yeah, we make millions. The people of Dagos have nothing to worry about. We have milk and bread and all sorts of vegetables and good stuff. We just, you know, we can't keep up with that straw production. This year apparently was really bad for that. One of the fields didn't get touched at all. So, we can only hope this next year that people don't screw it up. Need to make more iron. You know, fuck it. We're actually just gonna have one of our bloomeries always working on raw iron. And, you know, both of them will always be working on steel, but one of them's always just gonna be working on iron. Because we can't be falling back behind on this with stuff that we weren't paying attention to before. It's all well and good. It's fun and everything. Just, you know, not our bag, baby. We are managing certain things. And we now are up to 74 people. 10 of which our females are pregnant. So that's over half of our adult ladies. This is excellent. It's really good for our numbers. And Dagos probably is quite obsessed with numbers at this point, like as a people. This is going to be difficult for straw production, like really hard, but we're going to have to soldier through it, do our deal. At least we will have all the pulses we will need. Lentils, peas, chickpeas, get our hummus going on. Although, come to think of it, we had to plant these things this year, so that might be an issue. Look how tree-filled our areas become, too. Oy. Oh, geez, yeah. All the repairs. It's gonna be difficult on us. A bear attack? No. Hope that bear got killed. Like, killed really, really, really hard. Like, really hard. Oh no, we have very few cattle this year. That's not good. Cattle are so difficult to keep alive, it seems. You're just a boy. You're very unhappy. You can't do the job. You, Terob. Oh, we remember you, buddy. How are you still alive? You have fared well in the last seasons. We'll give you that. Well, here, have a break. Oh, okay, here we go. We have some people chopping down. They are naturally going to use this first straw that they get to build and to do other such things as that. We don't need anything from them. And repair, obviously. It's a big problem. We need to get those things going. Hopefully, however, they will be able to manage it well enough, and we won't lose all of our cows. Because, you know, we always do. We are almost certain we're going to lose tons of animals this year, though. It's pretty much just not even a thing that we need to question. It's going to happen. But we'll see how it works out. It's probably not going to work out great, guys. We're gonna be real about it. Our people are kind of sluggish this year, it seems, and they have a lot of work to do with the little straw that they tend to get. So, wish us luck here, guys. This is definitely the promised times where people are judged and things happen. I mean, we're coming up to 80 people here. That's as big as Dagos has ever been. So we are ready to be judged by the gods this year. To prepare ourselves good quality defenses and to ensure that we survive this winter against any raid that might come, despite a general lack of good resources. Oh wow, they're really putting in that last minute effort, though. We'll give them that. Maybe this will be okay. Maybe they'll do us proud. It's looking like this area will be cleared out, hopefully. Oh, shit. No, they did it, guys. Look at that. Oh. Before the winter began, they cleared out pretty much everything. We think we're going to be kind of safe for the first time in a while. This is okay. I mean, they'll lose a couple animals, but it won't be a slaughter fest. And they'll be able to set up their guard towers. So if we get raided from any direction, we will be fine. We'll have at least one guard tower taking care of all of our lovely people in any given spot. As the winter comes on upon us, we're quickly losing straw, both to much-needed repairs to Dagos' buildings, but more importantly, to our very sizable amount of animals. Do not worry. We have faith in the people of Dagos. This year, we will lose hardly any animals. We will continue to retain the cattle. Oh my god, we wish there was cheese making. Guys, developers, if you're watching this, make cheese making. That's definitely the next thing. Like, the thing in your Iron Age or Bronze Age or whatever. Make, like, after you get the cattle, get cheese making. Like in here. Or, yeah, fermentation. Yeah, here. In the Bronze Age. Cheese. We have over 80 people now. That's a way that you could keep your milk supply and drag it out, because cheese naturally lasts a lot longer than milk. So we have 83 people now. It's more people than Dagos has ever had. Maybe our workload will not be so ridiculously high. It will be good. People will be happy. Now that Dagos is flowing into the largest number of people that it has ever had, we think we're getting pretty comfortable to call it. Next time, we'll try to advance even more in our general... Whoa. Oh dear. We are not ready to call it. Close the gates! Call the people to guard! Go! Oh, look at this guy over here. Oh man, he is running. He's ready. The dogs are ready. Oh, go buddy, go! Oh no, our doggo. Oh jeez, jeez, they're just tearing it down. Oh man. Slaughterfest levels over here. Oh man, that's rough, guys. We think this has taught us that we need to figure things out a little better. Maybe next season we'll put some infrastructure here in this here general area, because that was, not gonna lie, it was pretty bad, pretty atrocious. We've been laying low by that. We've lost many people. We aren't starting over again from last time, but oh, poor dogs. Yeah. Fortunately, it's spring. There are new things to be happy about, and we think we're going to call it here. So remember, everybody, if you like what you saw, you want to help support the people of Dagos, to leave a like and subscribe. Have anything important? No. And if you don't leave a thumbs up, you won't last the winter. That's just a regular thing, we all know. So remember to check the description for extra links on how to support us, and tune in next time to see what happens with Dagos. Have a great night. Bye.